While doing TFTP project in Linux internal, I was stuck almost for 1.5 months, and I almost gave up. Completed 4 projects in Linux internal. In C, I have done 4 projects. In microcontroller, I have done 1 project, and in DSA, I have done 2 projects. I didn't have any basic knowledge about microcontrollers, though I learned a microcontroller subject in my engineering, but there was no practical knowledge about it. I was always confident with my technical skills. My name is Husain and I'm basically from Bhatkal, which lies on the coastal belt of Karnataka. I have completed my electrical and electronics engineering from Anjuman Institute of Technology and Management, Bhatkal.
What were your childhood dreams and aspirations?
I always used to have ambition of becoming an engineer. I selected electrical engineering in my college, and there I came across some Python programming. From there, I got some idea about programming, and I felt that I can do some good in programming.
Why did you choose Embedded Systems as a career, and how did you discover Emertxe's Embedded Systems course?
When I was learning in Anjuman Institute of Technology and Management, I was always curious about how the computers and the embedded systems work from behind, and how the core systems and memory management, how it actually happens. That curiosity get me into Emertxe. Because of my brother was passed out from Emertxe, he also suggested me to get into Emertxe.
What was the biggest challenge when you started learning embedded systems, and why was it difficult?
While starting with the programming, at the beginning it was quite tough to get the logic and program as per requirement. One thing is communication. It was when I go for the interviews, I need to be really fluent while talking and confident. So that was one thing. And another was conceptual knowledge, where some basic knowledge about Linux internals and process management and all. I kept taking some new projects and worked on it, completed those projects, and that helped me to know actually what's happening in the computer.
What was the moment when you felt like quitting embedded systems training? What motivated you to continue?
When the microcontrollers module started, I was completely blank, and I didn't have any basic knowledge about microcontrollers, though I learned a microcontroller subject in my engineering, but there was no practical knowledge about it. So there I felt like giving up. But when I came across some projects, so I really worked hard on some project that helped me to get better in microcontrollers also.
How did you overcome this stage?
When the microcontroller module was going on, whenever I get some doubt, I approached to some mentors, and they were really available at any time, and they helped me a lot and get all the problems solved.
How did Emertxe's Embedded Systems course structure help you understand complex concepts and projects?
The course started with C programming, which is the base for the entire course, and during the C programming, I used to solve many problems. So for each and every project, problem solving is very necessary, and then comes where the C embedded C programming is very necessary. It was already covered for me in during the C programming, and that helped me a lot to program the microcontrollers. Then we came across C++ and DS modules, where I worked on my DSA skills. Then I started solving LeetCode problems, where I've solved more than 340 problems, and that gave me confidence in DSA. And after that, Linux internal module was started, which was also based on the C programming. Being good at C programming will help in each and every module.
What was the turning point in the course when you felt industry ready as an embedded engineer?
After completion of Linux internal modules, I thought that I am now ready for the interviews. At that point also, I was very continuous with DSA, microcontrollers, and all the modules which I learned before. At that point, I felt confident.
How did projects shape your understanding of embedded systems?
I have done 4 projects in Linux internal that helped me a lot to understand how the OS works. In Linux internal, I have done one project called TCP/IP Remote Management Systems. In that project, I came across the details of processes which is being stored in the process directory. In that project, I used the directory system calls and extracted some real-time data from process directory. And I have also used TCP networking protocol. That helped me a lot to understand where all the information about the process is being stored and how to extract those. Completed 4 projects in Emertxe internal: MiniShell, TFTP, TCP/IP chat room, and TCP/IP remote management systems. In C, I have done 4 projects: address book, LSB Image Steganography, MP3 Tag Reader, and Lexical Analysis. In microcontroller, I have done 1 project, that is car black box project. And in DSA, I have done 2 projects. One is inverted search engine and arbitrary precision calculator.
How did consistent assignments and projects improve your embedded systems interview performance?
In interviews, we will have technical rounds, and the questions will be on the technical. If you are technically good, it will help us to answer during the interview process. And working on the projects, it will give the in-depth knowledge of this field in embedded systems.
You were clearing written tests but getting stuck in final rounds. How did that repeated pattern affect your confidence?
I have attended nearly 8 to 9 interviews before this interview. Like, I used to clear 1 or 2 or 3 rounds. Even in some companies, I have cleared 4 rounds and went till 5th round. And in 5th round, I was rejected. One thing was confidence while talking. So this was the major thing where I lagged. And after the failure in that interview, mentors used to call me and give some confidence. After attending interviews again and again, from the failure, everybody will learn from the failure. Everyone will be good in the technical perspective, and somewhere they will be lagging, like presenting what they know, preparing to explain what you know, or preparing to present from your knowledge. So this will help to crack the interviews.
You completed 11 hands-on projects. Which project changed your confidence the most and why?
While doing TFTP project in Linux internal, I was stuck almost for 1.5 months, and I almost gave up. Then sir called me and just asked me, why are you lagging, or why are you not able to complete the project? Then after that, I started doing some assignments again and again, repeating the assignments and refreshing all the concepts. I restarted that project and completed within 1 week.
There was a phase of self-doubt. What kind of mentor support helped you push through mentally?
Whenever I got stuck in the project, I came to the mentors, and they used to recognize what's going wrong during the project, and they found out my mistakes in the projects, and they recognized the mistakes, and they guided me to the project. I was always confident with my technical skills, but it was only confidence where I lacked. After attending some mock interviews again and again, that helped me to build my confidence.
When you received your job opportunity, did you feel confident or nervous, and why?
Actually, when the Qualcomm came, approximately 10 days back, I had an interview in Digital Shark, and I attended some 3 to 4 rounds there, and in final round I got rejected there. Whenever I was done with the interview, at that time I really want to attend another interview really quick. If it is one after the other, we will remember what are the mistakes we have done in the previous interviews. So it was really a short gap, and that helped me to remember what mistakes I have done in the previous interview. Since I was doing some problems in the LeetCode and continuously doing the projects, at that moment I was confident that I can do this.
Any lessons during your course that helped you during your interviews?
In the mock interviews which are being conducted here, it will be a little bit harder than actual interviews. The cracking those mock interviews, it means we can easily crack the real interviews. After cracking those interviews, we will be really confident to crack any interviews.
What advice would you give to students confused about starting a career in embedded systems?
I will say never back down, never give up. Whenever you feel stuck, go back to the basics, learn it again, and try doing it again.
How did doing Emertxe's projects and assignments honestly make you job ready in embedded systems?
When the interviewers ask about the project, they will ask very deeply, and they will take some part of projects and they will go in depth. So at that moment, if we are not able to explain what we have done, so they will get to know it was not done by ourselves, or like we have taken it from some other people's. Doing it by yourself will help to explain it confidently during the interviews.
What was your embedded interview experience like, and how did you overcome challenges or failures?
It was totally 4 rounds and one HR round. HR round was also a technical round. In the first round, they asked me about C programming, Python programming, and some questions about logic gates also, and also questions about threads, Linux threads in the first round. In the second round, it was in depth about Linux internal system calls and memory management and scheduling. In each round, they took some puzzles. It was based on the aptitude test, and these were the 2 rounds. In the third round, there were some DSA questions. There were also some puzzles. It was based on microcontrollers, communication protocols, and it was and Linux system calls also. And in the fourth round, there were some DSA questions.
After receiving your offer letter, how do you feel about your embedded systems journey, and what does this placement mean for your career?
I used to stay in Whitefield. When I was coming every day, I used to see Qualcomm buildings, and my brother used to say, "You need to get placed here." And today, when I got placed here, I feel really happy.
What is one important do and one don't for students building an embedded systems career?
Like whenever we are learning programming, we should do it by ourselves. We should like even if we are not capable of solving the problems, we should get the solution and go through it very well, and go iteration by iteration and understand what actually is happening, so that we can build our logic. Never try to copy the code from ChatGPT. We want to learn programming. We don't want to teach it to ChatGPT, right? In the beginning, I used to face a problem with logic, understanding the logic. What I did is going and understanding line by line, looking at the code and what is actually happening there. After going for 1 or 2 times, by seeing the problem, we can actually design the solutions.
How has your overall journey been at Emertxe?
Overall, it was a very good journey in Emertxe, and whenever I felt stuck anywhere, I used to approach to the mentors, and they really helped me, and they were available at any time.